Okay, I think we're live. YouTube tells me that I am live. Let me turn off some unnecessary notifications. Okay, so welcome to a brand new live class, Korean Sentence Building Workshop. So let me actually just move things a little bit. Yeah. Okay, I think we're ready. I have my camera here and monitoring screen here, all the lights on, microphone on. I have you guys waiting in the chat. Thank you so much. And also my typing screen right here. 오늘은 Korean Sentence Building Workshop 해볼 거예요. 문장. What is a sentence in Korean? 문장. So we're going to be typing a lot today, so be ready. And I don't know if you're watching on television, more and more people do watch our stuff on TV. I think it's the same for YouTube in general, but still, I hope you can find a device where you can type in the comments. 안녕하세요, 안녕하세요. Thank you for all the hellos. 안녕하세요, 반갑습니다. How fast can you type 안녕하세요 in Korean? I want to build some kind of Korean typing test for Korean learners eventually, something that will be living on the Talk to Me Korean website so that you can type a lot faster than right now, because 안녕하세요 and 감사합니다, like simple sentences should be really quick to type. Okay. Before I begin, I want to introduce this really fun and old expression, 독수리 타법. Why does it have an underline here? Okay. So, 안녕하세요. 1초 걸려요. Oh, that's great. So, do you know what this means? Does anybody know what I am referring to by 독수리 타법? 독수리 타법. You don't have a Korean keyboard yet? It's okay. Digitally, you can just add any language's keyboard. You know that, right? So you can add that. And if you want a physical Korean keyboard that has Korean letters, there are sticker sets that you can buy off, websites and stuff. So you can do that. So does anybody know in the chat, in the live chat right now, what 독수리 타법 means? Okay, no answers yet. 독수리 타법 is typing basically slowly. Because, normally, I don't know the average word per minute speed, the ideal word per minute speed for Korean, but I'm quite fast and I like to type fast. But, when you type with your index fingers like that, you like look at it, it's kind of like when a 독수리, an eagle, is hunting for prey. 독수리 타법. So your hands are two eagles and hovering above the keyboard, like, hovering in the sky and then coming down for the keys, kind of like praise. So very slow typing is 독수리 타법. So if you type slowly, you can call your typing speed or style. 저는 독수리 타법이에요. You can actually say I am 독수리 typing, eagle typing style, or 저는 아직 독수리 타법으로 쳐요. Keyboard is like typing. You're hitting the keyboard. You use the verb 치다. So 독수리 타법. So 저는 아직 독수리 타법. So you can just simply say I am 독수리 타법. 타 is to hit. 타. And then I think it's in Chinese 다. And 타 and pop is method. So 타법 is hitting method. So, and before the word keyboard, the Koreanized loanword keyboard became more common. Typewriter is 타자기. Typewriter. This 타 is to hit. 자 is letter or character. Key is a machine. So type hitting machine, letter hitting machine is 타자기. So that explains what 타 means. So 독수리 타법. Okay. Yeah. 독수리 타법 졸업해야 돼요, 여러분. So I can say 독수리 타법 빨리 졸업해야 돼요. 졸업 is graduation. You have to graduate from your 독수리 타법 slow eagle hunting typing method. So my sons, since they are in elementary school, they still also have 독수리 타법. I think my father also has 독수리 타법. I mean, thumb typing is really fast, but then when it's a physical keyboard, it's like that. Okay, so just seeing everybody writing 안녕하세요, 안녕하세요, 안녕하세요 made me want to ask how fast you guys are typing. 독수리 타법. And today, you're going to be typing a lot in the comments. So anything interesting, you can either choose to write in your notebook, like take notes somewhere else, or just type in the chat. That way you can actually review a lot of new words and expressions. 그리고 오늘 수업을 시작하기 전에, before we start today's class, where we will be looking at how to form sentences and we'll be actually forming sentences using these words together, 10 sets of 2, 3, or 4 words. And then I want to talk about how to form sentences easily and effectively, or what you need to do to be able to do that. But before we do that, I have some information to share with you. So, 3 things. If you go to our website, if you haven't been there in a while, please do, because we have a lot of new updates, a lot of really cool things that you will enjoy. First of all, our bootcamp, Group 2, has started already, studying together. So we did Group 1 in November, and it was really, really well loved by every participant. So this is what it is you join and study every day for 30 days. So December already started, but you can still catch up with everybody. And you study every day using a planner, and then you see your continuous and constant progress, growth, a little better, actually much better. When you're doing it in the community, you will be invited to join a community where you need to record your studying sessions like I am doing with Italian on a separate Instagram channel. And then, so we are going to start with, we study with the beginner materials. It's the same courses as in Group 1. So if you joined Group 1, please wait a little bit before we launch the next levels. But Korean Bootcamp, it's in the description. Everything that I want to, that I'm talking about is in the description. So click the description, open and see it. And the next item on the news is we have our topic 2 book published. So if you go to our website, click on store. So this is how you go. So you go to Talk to Me in Korean. That's not our main website. So you go to Talk to Me in Korean and then click on the store, and you come here. And you can see that our topic 2 book is published. You can actually prepare for your topic test with our exam preparation book. You can solve the real questions that are in the same format as the real topic. And our book has translations in English, Chinese, Japanese, and Vietnamese. Okay? And since our books are being shipped to our warehouse for international shipping, you can pre-order now. And if you go to our books page, you can see that you can actually already get our books in Korea, our topic book in Korea now. And it'll be, of course, available in major bookstores very, very soon, starting from Korea. And then finally, before we begin the class, we have something really fun coming on our course website. So just go to talktomekorean.com and you'll see it. And from tomorrow, for the whole remainder of the month, we're going to have some fun gifts popping up on the site that you can enjoy. I can't give you any hints. You just have to visit the website every day and see what's going to happen, okay? So 3 things. Bootcamp, Group 2 for December, already started, but it's not so late. You can still join and kind of see how much you can progress within the month with other learners. And topic 2 is published. You can get it or you can pre-order it on our store site. And starting from tomorrow, December 8th, you will see some fun events, fun things happening on the site so that you can visit it every day and enjoy new things. All right? All right, are we ready for the class? 좋아요. A bootcamp is a challenge, a campaign in addition to our course. So you will see. Please visit the link. I don't want to spend a lot more time during this live class to introduce it, but I will introduce it later if we have more time. Okay, 좋아요. 그러면 이 10가지 세트의 단어들을 가지고 문장을 만들어 볼 거예요. Using these 10 sets of words, we are going to make sentences. And let's begin with the first set and then come back to some principles of how to form sentences really well in Korean. So I'm going to, I just copied and pasted the whole list. So I want you to write a sentence using both 학교 and 공부 in the comments. 학교 and 공부. Do your best. Give me your best or, I don't know, funniest Korean sentence using 학교 and 공부. And you do know that 공부 can be turned into a verb by adding 공부 or 하다 after 공부, right? 공부하다. So I'll wait. 학교 plus 공부. If you don't know how to type in Korean, you can watch everybody's sentences going up, or you can try to speak your sentences at least verbally. Okay. Pauline, 학교에서 공부했어요. That's good. I studied at school. 학교에서 매일 공부해요. 오, 저는 학교, okay, 매일 공부해요. This will be a good opportunity for you to get feedback from me as well. Okay, 학교에서 공부해요. I'm gonna type some sentences that I see. 저는 학교에서 공부해요. 학교에 영어를 공부했어요. Okay. So, keep the sentences going up. I'm gonna start right away. 학교에서 공부했어요. 학교, school에서 location marker. For actions, 공부했어요. I studied. Past tense. Perfect. I studied at school. I studied. 학교에서 매일 공부해요. 학교에서 every day 매일 공부해요. Actually, without I'll skip translations. This is good. So sentences that are just good as is, I'm going to add the check mark so that you can feel proud of your sentence, okay? 학교에서 공부했어요. 학교에서 매일 공부해요. I study every day at school. Okay, 저는 학교 매일 공부해요. This is almost good, almost great. 저는 학교에서 is necessary. Location marker for actions, 에서. You know the difference between 에 and 에서, right? 학교에서 공부해요. Perfect. 저는 학교에서 공부해요. Perfect. 학교에 영어를 공부했어요. 학교에서 영어를 공부했어요. Right? Okay, great. A lot of sentences. I have to tell you that I might not be able to cover or introduce every single sentence that you write. So I'm sorry for that in advance, but I will try to introduce as many as possible. 저는 okay, 대학교에서 영어하고 독일어를 공부해요. Okay, 대학교. You used 대학교 instead of 학교, which is good. 대학교에서 at university, I study English, 영어, 독일어, German. Okay, perfect. 그 다음에 저는 학교에서 공부해요. 학교에서 영어를 공부했어요. Okay, this one. 어제 학교에서 공부 너무 힘들었다. 오, 어제, yesterday, 학교에서, at school, 공부, studying. You're using it, I think you're the first person using it as a noun, which is good. 너무, too, so 힘들었다. It was so tiring. I was so tired after studying at school yesterday. This is a great self-talk or journal style sentence. Okay? 좋아요. 매일 학교에서 공부해야 돼요. You have to study every day. 학교에서 가요. Okay? This can work if you want to say I go to a certain other place from school. Okay? 학교에서. You have to say 학교에 가요. To go to school. Okay, this is a long one. WOTJT. 학교에서 보통 공부를 많이 해야 되는데 제가 게을러서 하고 싶지 않아요. Okay, great. 학교에서 in school or at school 보통 usually 공부를 많이 해야 되는데 I have to study a lot. 제가 게을러서 게으르다 to be lazy. 게을러서 because I'm lazy. 하고 싶지 않아요. I don't want to study. Okay. All right, great. So let me go to something different from the rest. 학교에서 꾸준히 공부하면 좋은 점수 받을 수 있어요. Okay, so I added some two characters here. 학교에서, at school, 꾸준히. This is a good word to use. 꾸준히, like it goes really well with studying, right? Consistently. Without skipping. 꾸준히, 꾸준하다. To be consistent. Consistency is the most important thing. 좋은 점 is good. It's a good point, good angle of something, but 좋은 점수 is a good score. All right, everybody. Great. So I was actually gonna type every single sentence that you write here on the screen. I underestimated your participation levels. So, okay. From the second set, I'm going to have to feature just some of the sentences that are a little different from the rest of the group. 좋아요. 아주 좋아요. 그러면 잘하셨어요. I hope the small bits of feedback that I'm giving really quickly for the sentences that you wrote are going to be detailed enough. 지금 피드백을 드리고 있는데 너무 빠르면 이야기해 주세요. If the correction feedback is too fast, let me know. Okay. 좋아요. 그러면 이거부터 볼게요. Let's go back to some principles. So, here. 6 things that I really think you should be aware of. How do you, so you just did one session, like one thing, one round of writing sentences with one set of words, 학교 and 공부, and you might have realized, okay, this is what I'm doing. So let's go over the 6 items. In order to build Korean sentences freely and flexibly, confidently, naturally, fluently, you need to know how basic Korean sentences work. You have to know basic sentence structures. Without knowing basic sentence structures, there's no starting even. So that's that. And let me actually move. Yeah, I want to move this one up, but learn as much vocabulary as possible. Without knowing enough vocabulary, words just don't come out. You can't open ChatGPT, Gemini, or Naver Dictionary every single time you want to type or speak in Korean and look up words, right? You have to have the words already pre-installed in your head. So learn as much vocabulary as possible through various ways. Read stories with our Stories app or watch a lot of dramas, and you need to know words. And you can have knowledge of basic sentence structures and then know many words. But then these other four are also very important. Understand how descriptive verbs work. So what I mean by that is 좋다, 재미있다, 예쁘다, 귀엽다. So let's look at these four verbs. These are all descriptive verbs. So a lot of people look up, okay, what is pretty or beautiful? They look at something pretty, a pretty landscape, beautiful. 아름다운 is what you see in the dictionary, or AI translation will give you 아름다운. And then just say 이에요, which is completely wrong in Korean, as you already know. 여러분 다 아시죠? You already know. It's because Korean descriptive verbs or Korean adjectives are actually verbs and they conjugate like verbs. So you need to understand how descriptive verbs work, because in almost half of the sentences that you will be writing, the verb is a descriptive verb. So this one conjugates like 좋아요, 좋았어요, past tense, future tense, 좋을 거예요, and then the adjective form, 좋은. So adding that 은 or 좋을, the future adjective, which will be good, that will be good. So you need to be very fluent with these conjugations. Okay? Oh, Randy, just saying hi to my future self when you watch the replay. Okay, you have to go do some parenting right now. Yeah, enjoy your parenting. Or is it to your parents? So have a good time and come back later. And so 재미있다 is also a descriptive verb that conjugates like regular verbs. 재미있어요, 재미있었어요, past tense, etc. And 재미있는, the adjective form. Okay, this one as well. 예뻐요, 예뻤어요, and then 예쁜, the adjective form. Okay. 귀엽다, 귀여워요. It's a 비읍 irregular. The 비읍 drops from 옆, the second syllable. And 귀여웠어요, 귀여운. So you need to understand how descriptive verbs work. We have a specific lesson in our core grammar curriculum on descriptive verbs. So go check that out. And also, regular action verbs can be turned into a modifying form. You need to know that. And this is really crucial when you want to expand your sentences. So what I mean by that is 사다 is to buy. And then 샀어요, 살 거예요, I bought, I will buy, 사요, I buy. That's fine. That's the first step. And then you need to be able to turn it into 살, that I will buy. 산, that I bought. What else? even 사고 싶은, that I want to buy. 사야 되는, that I have to buy. Right? What else? Things like that. So the third item on the things you need to do to be able to freely form sentences is turn a verb, or how to turn a verb into a modifying form. There are many modifying forms, and we'll see in your sentences. And particles, we already talked about 에에서. Where are they? Yeah, 에에서. Particles are important. And then be prolific. This, I think, is also very important. In order to do your pull-up bar pull-ups really well, what you need to do? You need to do pull-ups. If you want to do push-ups really well, are there any other exercises you need to be doing more than the push-ups themselves? No. You need to do push-ups. If you want to be really great at breakdancing, which I love, as you know, what do you need to do? You need to spend a ton of time breakdancing, not watching clips, not, going to just battles and watch other people dance. You have to do the thing as much as possible. So if you want to be able to write your sentences freely, instead of doing other things around writing sentences, you need to write sentences as often as possible. 좋아요. Yeah, we have videos on tenses. We have everything on Korean grammar. So you will see by going to our website at talktomekorean.com. You can, this is our course site, as you know, and you can go to the curriculum and see that we have Korean basics, conversation skills, and everything. And by level, you can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4 courses that we recommend in level 1, level 2, level 4, kind of like that. We keep going all the way up to level 10, where you can learn with news Korean materials. All right, coming back to the screen, let's go to the second set of words, shall we? 한번 두 번째 세트로 가볼게요. 자, 학교 공부했고, 그 다음 친구 플러스 만나다. Now it is time for you to write sentences using 친구 and 만나다. This time I'm going to feature or introduce sentences that are unique or the first of its kind. 친구하고 만나다. 이거는 뭐 간단하게 쓰기는 어렵지 않죠. Writing simple phrases with this one won't be that hard. Zed Reeks, is it okay to watch this live if I'm a beginner? Yes, absolutely. 당연하죠. 물론이죠. 어서 오세요. Welcome. 친구 is friend. 만나다, to meet. Okay. 친구를 만나기로 했어요. This is a good one. Karina, you were the first person to type the sentence. That's good. 친구를 만나기로 했어요. 만나다, 만나기로 하다. To decide or to arrange to meet. So that's good, as is. So I'm supposed to meet a friend. I love this one. Anna, 친구가 없으니 사람들 만나기 위해 머리를 분홍색으로 염색하기로 했어요. 되지 않았죠? Okay. Let's break it down. 친구가 없으니, since I don't have friends, or 없으니까 also works. 사람들 만나기, it's optional. 사람들 만나기 위해, in order to meet friends or people, meet people, 머리를, hair, 분홍색, pink color, 분홍색으로, in pink, 염색하기로 했어요. 염색하다, to dye your hair, 하기로 했어요. I decided to dye my hair pink in order to meet people. 되지 않았죠. It didn't work. I like it. So, 되지 않았죠. You could make it a little clear. 친구가 없으니까 사람들 만나기 위해 머리를 분홍색으로 염색하기로 했어요. I think I'll give you a check for the first sentence. You could make it a little more specific. 되지 않았죠? Maybe did it not work with the hair dye, or did it not work? Like, did meeting people not work? 그 다음에 친구를 만나서 밥을 먹었어요. Okay, I saw a friend and ate together. 어제 친구들을 만나요. You have to change it to 만났어요. 어제 친구들을 만났어요. In the past tense. 어제, yesterday, 친구들을 만나요. This is the present tense, right? 그 다음에 친구에 만나서 반가워요. Great attempt, 네팔인 아저씨. 아주 좋아요. 왜냐하면 because 만나서 반가워요 is a set expression. This is really great. I really like this. 만나서 반가워요. You already know that it works. It's an established phrase. There's no room for error. 틀릴 수가 없어요. 만나서 반가워요. It's a fixed phrase. You hear it. You've heard it 100 times, so you know for sure that it works. Absolutely works. And then you add a little bit extra. And then 만나다 is to meet. You need an object, 목적어, object in a sentence in grammar terms is 목적어 in Korean. You don't need to know, but just for your reference, 목적 is object and 어 is word. So 친구를 만나서 반가워요. Okay? Or when you're not sure, just drop the particle. 친구를 만나서 반가워요. I am happy to have met my friend. 그 다음에 친구 만나고 싶은데 요즘은 시간이 진짜 안 돼요. 와우. I want to see my friends. 요즘은 these days. 요즘 these days. 요즘은 as for these days, unlike previously, 시간이 안 되다. 시간이 안 되다. 되다 means to become, but 시간이 안 되다 means to not have time. Very, very fluent. Perfect. It's a perfect sentence. 그 다음에 이것도 좋아요. 교회에서 친구를 만나서 한국어로 2시간 이상 이야기했어요. Great sentence, great practice. 교회에서 at church, 교회. 친구를 만나서 I met my friend 한국어로 in Korean 2시간 이상, more than 2 hours or 2 hours or more. 이상 is same or equal or above. Okay? Not smaller than. So 2시간 이상, 이 is here and 이상 is above and 이하 is here and below. 이야기했어요. You talked for at least 2 hours. Okay. 여러분 너무 잘하시는데요. Thank you. 감사합니다. Thank you for amazing sentences that you're writing. We should have done this sooner. 여러분 너무 좋아요. 지금 even if I don't get to read your sentence out loud, I'm actually scanning everything. I am seeing everyone's sentences. 주말에 친구와 만나서 쇼핑을 할 거예요. I like this one. 백화점에서 만나서 주말에 on the weekend, this weekend 친구와 백화점에서 만나서 I will see my friend at the department store and we'll shop together. 쇼핑을 할 거예요. 백화점. This is the same in both Chinese and Japanese as well. The concept 100 items store. 100 items or products store. It's a department store. So in English, you focus on the concept of departmentalizing, everything's in departments divided. And in these more Asian languages, we focus on how many items are there. Okay. 주말에 친구와 백화점에서 만나서 쇼핑을 할 거예요. If you can hear my stomach growling, I am sorry. My stomach wants to speak Korean too. 배고파, something like that. Because I only had coffee in the morning. Okay, I'm gonna drink some hot water. Yeah. 배에서 뭔가 한국어가 들리죠? 이거는 왜 그럴까요? 학교에서 친구를 만났는데 바로 도망갔어요. The sentence Galaxy, are you saying hello to my stomach? That's growling. Or to me, 안녕하세요. I met my friend at school. 바로. I'm introducing this just because of the vocabulary. Right away, 바로 도망갔어요. I ran away or they ran away. That's the interesting thing about the Korean language, right? Here in this sentence, you can never know who ran away. Is it the friend who ran away? Is it me who ran away? In English, you have to put in some extra efforts into the sentence in order to make it hidden. Who ran away? After meeting a friend of mine, running away happened. Like there, like either one person ran away. Like it's really hard, but in Korean, you can do that. 네, 그래서 한국어는 주어가 많이 빠져요. Okay, 주어, 목적어. We have introduced two grammar terms by now. Subject of the sentence. 목적어, object of the sentence. Important question here from Leon. 안녕하세요, 선생님. I've been learning Korean and I'm at a point where I feel like I'm not making progress. Have you had students with this feeling? Absolutely, a ton. And I have been in that stage myself with all the languages I have studied so far. And don't worry, the only remedy to this feeling is just the sheer amount of time you pour into studying. You just have to study. And just to share my own experience of learning Italian these days, as you know, if you're curious, if you want to kind of watch me make mistakes in Italian, you can go to Instagram and look for this account. I'm gonna, secretly share that here. If you go to this account on Instagram, it's a public account now, and you'll see that I am practicing every day. I'm making short video clips every single day, unedited, in Italian, because I'm trying to learn this language, and I'm going to go to Italy to travel next May, just completely speak Italian. Right? And every day I talk about something, but then I am studying, I am pouring information into my head, but then for like a week or 10 days, my level of sentences is exactly the same. I'm saying like, oh, today I did that, I did this, tomorrow I would do that. So I feel like I'm in the same place. I'm walking in place. I'm in the same place. But then all of a sudden, there's like thresholds that you need to pass. All of a sudden, like on day 8, you're like, oh, that feels somehow easier all of a sudden. And then you feel more confidence. So you just have to, the only remedy to this feeling is time. You have to outpower this feeling with incredible amounts of studying. And then there's no world in which more time cannot solve this feeling. Okay, I just wanted to give a speech there. So, all right. 다 좋고요. 아주 좋아요. 여러분, 아주 잘하셨어요. We have 8 more sets, so let's pick up the pace and keep going, okay? Maybe we might not be able to do everything, but because you guys are doing great with the sentences. Now, give me sentences using these 3 words. 한국 가다 여행. 한국 가다 여행. 좋아요. While you're writing, I'm going to answer this question. Do you think I should make a pause in the language grammar to learn more vocabulary? No, I don't think you need to take a pause. You can maybe, replace your grammar sessions with more vocabulary sessions by reading more. But you don't need to take a proper pause from grammar learning, because you do also learn a lot of vocabulary by learning grammar, because especially if you study with lots of sample sentences. Okay. 한국에 여행 가고 싶어요. Perfect. Great sentence. 한국에 여행 가고 싶어요. I'm gonna grab that check. I want to travel to Korea. I want to go to Korea on a trip. 여행 is trip, travel. 여행을 가다 is the original form to go on a trip. But then since it has been used so commonly, 여행 가다 became one word to go travel. 한국에 여행 가고 싶어요. 그 다음에 내년 여름방학 동안 한국에 여행 가고 싶어요. Okay, this is good too. 내년, next year, 내년. 올해, this year. 내년, next year. 작년, last year. Okay? A lot of people make the mistake of, because they know 내년, next year. You know, 내년 is, it shares the same 내 as tomorrow, right? 내. It's actually, oops. So, this is the Chinese character, re, 올래. So, 미래. Okay. A quick vocabulary segment here. 내, re is the original pronunciation. In Chinese, it's lie, right? Re, but in many Korean words, if you know the rule, you are already in the intermediate level. In many Korean words, when it's based on Chinese character, when it's in the first syllable, it becomes nian to make the pronunciation easier. Starting something with re, it's more effort than ne. So 내일 is actually from re, and 미래, because it's in the second syllable, it doesn't change. It does not change to 미래. So 미래 is not yet come. It's the future. Not yet come. Yet to come is 미래. Future. 내일. Coming day is tomorrow. Coming year is next year, right? And then because they learn 내년, okay, 내년 is next year, and 작년, 작 means like it went, so the year that went, last year. People say 2년 for this year, but it's not correct, okay? It's 올해. It can either sound like 2 years, or it can also sound like you're cursing at someone. So be careful not to use 2년. It's 올해. So 내년, 올해, 작년. Learn these 3 words as a set. 내년 여름 방학 동안 summer vacation. During my summer vacation, 한국에 여행 가고 싶어요. I want to go travel in Korea. 오케이. 그 다음에 또 다른 문장 볼게요. 저는 한국에서 왔어요. 왔어요. 한국에서 왔어요 means I came from Korea. So you can say I came to Korea as 저는 한국에 왔어요. Okay, 저는 한국에 왔어요. 2018 was also a dangerous year. Yeah, number 18, I mean, it's a childish kind of joke to always to tell, but still, yeah, there's a little bit of risk in there always with the number 18, 28, etc. 오케이, 다음 주에 한국에 비행기로 여행 갈 예정이에요. 오호, 좋아요. 다음 주에 next week 한국에 비행기로 여행 갈 예정이에요. 오호, so by airplane, 비행기로 여행 갈 예정이에요. Great sentence. 여행 계획을 만들고 심으면 한국에 갈 만해. Let me break it down. 여행 계획, travel plans, 만들다, to make. I think it was a typo. 싶으면, if you want to make travel plans, 한국에 갈 만해. 2 very good points here. 갈 만하다. 할 만하다. It's to be like, 을 만하다 is to be worth doing something. Or it's doable. It's to not be so challenging. Like 먹을만 해요. Isn't it too spicy? 먹을만해요. It's okay. It's edible. It's good. It's good enough. 먹을만해요. Not too spicy. 너무 맵지 않아요. 쓸만해요. It's usable. Yeah. So 한국에 갈만해. Yeah. 한국 is it's okay. It's okay to visit. And then one thing that I want to give as feedback is 계획은 세우다라고 해요. In Korean, 세우다. 세우다. You make it stand. 계획을 세워요. The 계획 is lying down, not doing anything, lazy, and then you make it stand up. Hey, 계획, plan, stand up, like you're about to do something. Okay? 그 다음에 한국에 여행 가고 싶은데 혼자서 여행 가는 거 무서워요. Yeah, I can understand that. And this sentence is perfect. 한국에 여행 가고 싶은데 I want to travel to Korea 혼자서 by myself 혼자서 or 혼자 by myself 여행 가는 거 traveling by myself is scary. 무섭다. 무서워요. 마지막 한국에 유명한 관광지 많이 있으니까 여행을 하고 싶어요. What is the most famous tourist destination that you guys have in mind in terms of Korea? 한국에서 가장 유명한 관광지 어디예요? What do you name? What do you mention as the first on the item? Like somebody's going to Korea and they ask for recommendations and you say, you must go to this place. What's something that you say all the time? 경복궁, okay. 남산 타워 or Seoul Tower. Okay. 한국의 유명한 관광지, famous tourist destinations. 유명하다, there's or exist, name, modifying form. 관광 is tourism. 지 is place. Lots of tourism places. Okay. DMZ, 비무장지대. Right? D, militarized zone. 스타필드, I think it's 별마당, 도서관 or 서점. I forgot the full name. 제주도, 명동, okay. 설악산, yeah, 설악산, 설악 mountain. 전주, 편의점. Okay. I heard that the Korean convenience store chain CU launched somewhere overseas and it's really popular. 광장시장. PC방, okay. PC방s are fun. 서천. Okay. All right. Right off the bat, 경복궁. Let me just give you my thoughts. 경복궁 is popular and it is popular among Koreans too. 남산 타워, yes. DMZ, yes. 스타필드, yes. 제주도. 명동 and 광장시장 are a little bit more for tourists, in my opinion. I mean, a lot of Koreans still do go to Myeongdong to do shopping, but there's, I think shared opinions among Korean people, local people, that Myeongdong is for tourists. 광장시장 is also for tourists. And 속초, okay, 부산. Great. 경복궁. Also because you can't pronounce it 경복궁. Yeah. 경복 Palace. Or 광화문. 광화문 is the name of the gate and the area name as well. 광화문. And the palace's name is 경복궁. The Talk to Me in Korean office is a tourist destination. Well, in the future, I hope we can open something for public visits, like even a small store or something like that. Okay, 좋아요. What should I learn after learning Hangul? You should go to our website's core curriculum. Start with level 1. It's really easy. 좋아요. 감사합니다. 재미있네요. 경복궁이 가장 많이 나왔네요. I agree. 경복궁 is a really cool place. And they recently had a renovation of the entrance area of Gyeongbokgung. I don't know if you've noticed. If you visited Korea maybe 5 years ago, and if you visit again this year, right now, you will see that the car traffic, the roads are farther away from the actual gate of Gyeongbok Palace, the Gwanghwamun, because that was the original form, right? During the Japanese occupation, they built roads, building like asphalt pavement, building going right up to the gate, and it wasn't supposed to be like that. It had to be, there had to be some walking areas, before you reach the gate, and now it's like that. So you can actually see the palace in a little more quiet manner. Okay. 좋아요. 그러면 네 번째 가볼까요? 네 번째 가고 또 질문을 답변해 보겠습니다. 수영, 재미, 바다. 수영, 재미, 바다. Give me sentences using these 3 words. Okay? Okay, Karina. Very quick. 바다에서 수영하는 게 언제나 매미 있는 것 같아요. I think it's just typo. 재미, right? Because 매미 is cicadas. 매미, mem. The insect, right? Cicada, I think. Is that how you type, right? Cicada. Yeah. 매미. 재미 is fun. 바다에서 수영하는 게 swimming in the sea is always fun, I think. 같아요. 그 다음에 바다에서 수영하는 거 진짜 재미있어요. Perfect. 바다에서 수영하는 거 진짜 재미있어요. Swimming in the sea is a lot of fun. 바다에서 수영하는 거 처음에 무서웠는데 지금은 익숙해져서 재미있어요. 와우. 바다에서 sea, in the sea, 수영하는 거, the act of swimming or swimming, 처음에, at first, 처음에 무서웠는데 it was scary. 지금은, as for now, 익숙해져서, 익숙하다 is to become accustomed to, 익숙하다, to be accustomed to, 익숙해지다, to get accustomed to, 익숙해져서 재미있어요. Now I have become accustomed to it and it's fun. 오, 바다 어디에 있어요? BAA 이제 badge. Great try. 이것은 바다 어디에 있어요? I don't know if you meant to write 이것은, this thing. So if you kind of divide that, 바다 어디에 있어요? This sentence itself is great. Where is the sea? Where is the sea? Where's the ocean? 애나, 해변을 좋아하는데 바다에 수영하는 것 재미있지 않아요. Okay, great. 해변을 좋아하는데 I like the beach. 해변. If you look at this one, 해 is sea, 변 is side, and so seaside is 해변. 해변 is the beach. 좋아하는데 바다에서, so 바다에 가요, 바다에 있어요. Like you have to either go or be there. But if you're doing anything, it's 에서. 수영하는 거 재미있지 않아요. Swimming in the sea is not fun. And maybe to make it a little more natural, you can say 해변은 좋아하는데. To show contrast. As for the beach, I like it. But swimming in the sea, not so much. Okay, 좋아요. 어렸을 때 어렸을 때 아빠가 바다에서 수영하는 법을 가르쳐 주셨어요. 재미있었어요. 오케이. 어렸을 때. When I was little. 어렸을 때. 어리다. To be little, young as a child. 어렸을 때. When I was little. So this one is a set expression. 어렸을 때. Just remember it as is. 어렸을 때. And you might wonder, why is it in the past tense here? Yeah. So there's no really great explanation for this. 어린 때, you don't use it like that. And 어렸을 때, 갔을 때, 도착했을 때, it's all the same. When you did something, you mix the past tense suffix at, 엇, and 을 때, because it flows more naturally. So 어렸을 때, 갔을 때, 도착했을 때. So whenever you want to say when I did something, remember 했을 때, okay? 갔을 때, this pattern. 어렸을 때 아빠가 바다에서 수영하는 법. 법 is law or how to. Method, 수영하는 법. The same as 방법, right? How to swim in the sea, 가르쳐 주셨어요. He taught me. 재미있었어요. Okay, great. Yeah, I mean, if you are in the beginner level, producing lots of sentences can be a little scared, but I hope you're still enjoying seeing all the sentences that your 선배 learners, people who started studying before you did, are making and learning from these sentences. 여러분, 이 문장들을 통해서 잘 배우고 있으면 좋겠고요. To me, it's now clear that we cannot cover all the words, but let me pick just 2 more sets. And if you have questions about the Korean language in general, please let me know. Yeah, so using 왔을 때, 어렸을 때 is correct. So how about we pick, let's try these. 도서관, 책, 사람, 커피, and then 출발, 도착. We're going to do 도서관, library, 책, book, 사람, person, coffee. So if you are a beginner learner, if adding all 4 of these words into one single sentence is too challenging, just use one and form your first Korean sentence. 그냥 한 개만 써도 괜찮아요. It's okay. 한 개만 써도 괜찮아요. 한번 해보세요. I think it's really important. The most important thing is that you do right. 도서관에서 책을 빌리고 싶은데 사람이 많아서 카페에서 커피를 샀어요. Okay, great sentence. 도서관에서 at the library, in the library, 책을 빌리고 싶은데 I want to borrow a book. 책을 빌리다. To borrow. Okay. And then 사람이 많아서 because there are many people. 카페에서 in or at the coffee shop. At the cafe 커피를 샀어요. I bought coffee. Oops. Where's the check mark? Come back here. Perfect sentence as is. 아주 좋아요. Allison says, not confident to create sentences quickly. Seeing the word order in all the sentences is very helpful. Thank you for the comment. I'm glad that you are finding it helpful. And yeah, you have to just get used to how sentences are formed. I already know this as a teacher, but I'm also realizing it again and again and again as a learner, as a beginner learner of the Italian language these days. Like, there are so many things. I mean, languages generally make sense for the initial outsider, but there are so many things about all the languages in this world that don't make any sense. I'm like, Italian. Why? Why do you do this? It's not logical. There are so many things, and I'm sure to you, there are so many things in the Korean language that are just not so logical. Yeah, I think the time, Sino-Korean, native Korean number for the hour and the Sino-Korean number for the minute is one example. So don't worry, you just have to learn the rules, and then in addition to learning the rules, get used to the actual real life usages. 그리고 도서관에서 책이 많고 사람들이 커피를 마셔요. Okay, great sentence. 도서관에서. So I would suggest removing 서, 도서관에, because the books are not doing something. 도서관에서 is either from the library, 도서관에서, or in the library, you're doing something, you're doing an action. So 책이 많다, there are lots of books. The books are just there. They're just located there. So 도서관에 책이 많고 사람들이 커피를 마셔요. People are drinking coffee. 그 다음에 좋아요. 제가 커피를 도서관에서 책을 빌린 사람은 흘렸어요. Okay. Lots of cool words here. 빌리다 again to borrow, and then 흘리다 is to spill. 흘리다. 흐르다. Do you know 흐르다? 흐르다 is to flow. 흐르다. 시간이 흐르다. Time flows. 강물이 흐르다. The river flows. The river's water flows. 흐르다. You can remember 흐르다 as, imagine you're writing 흐르다 in the cursive 흐르다. It'll be a lot of curves. 흐르다. Even the pronunciation is like 흐르다, 흐르다, 흐르다. I think it wasn't meant to be like that, but it mimics the sound or the image of something flowing very naturally, because the sound itself is 흐르다 and writing is 흐르다. So it's to flow. And then in Korean, these suffixes, 이, 히, 리, 기, are added 우, 구, 추. There are 7 of these suffixes. Forget everything else and just remember that this 리 is added to 흐르다 to make it flow. 흐르다 becomes 흘리다. Causative in a grammar term. Causative. You're causing something to 흐르다. Okay? So 흘리다 is make it flow, you're spilling it. So in English, flow and spill are completely two different words, but in Korean, they are related. They're cousins. 흐르다, 흘리다. Okay. I hope this connection was clear for you. 괜찮았어요? Okay. Yeah. So can I give you off the top of my head 7 examples? 높다, to be high. 높이다, to heighten. 맞다, to be correct. 맞히다, to guess correctly. I might be wrong. And 밀다 or 흐르다 is here already, to flow. 흘리다, to make it flow or to spill. 신다, to wear shoes. 신기다, to put shoes on someone. 서다, to stand. 세우다, it's not 서우다, it's 세우다. It's easier to pronounce it that way. To 세우다, to set something up. I'll think of it, but 맞다 is also here, to match, to be correct. to match. 맞추다 is to match. What's a good example of a 구? I'm thinking. I can't think of it right now because I'm trying to do this off the top of my head. Yeah. Maybe 이희리기 우구추. I'll have to think of it. I'll have to come back to it. Or let me just do it right now. Give me 1 second and I will have you. 잠깐만 기다려주세요. I'm really curious. 어디 있지? 왜 구가 있지? 오케이. 1구다. Yeah, I'll have to think about it. Right now, I was so focused on analyzing the sentences that I can't think of a good example of a 구. But yeah, it's there. These 7 suffixes. I'll come back to you. 그래서 일단 도서관으로 가볼게요. Not passive active, but more like regular and then causative. Causing something to happen. 달구다. Yeah. Yeah, I think 달구다 is a good example. Thank you. 달구다. 달구다 is to heat something up. Like iron, and 달아오르다 is to heat up. For something to heat up. Some metal is being heated up, the temperature is going up. So yeah, 구 is definitely not a very common example, but these 7 are used as causative suffixes in the Korean language. 이희리기, these 4 are easier to think of examples for. 좋아요. 그래서 wow, yeah, we came from your sentence 흘렸어요. So the elements are great. I think maybe my suggestion is 제가 도서관에서 빌린 책에 커피를 흘렸어요 would be an easier sentence to understand. I spilled coffee on a book that I borrowed from the library. Okay? 좋아요. 그러면 이제 마지막 오늘의 마지막 2 단어 출발 and 도착. 출발 is departure, 도착 is arriving. And you already know that you can add 하다, to do, after 출발 to mean to leave. 출발하다 and 도착, 도착하다, to arrive. 한번 문장 만들어 보세요. 문장 만들어 주세요. Oh, okay. I got one. And while you were writing the sentences, I found some answers for 구. It was really rare. 달구다 was one example and the other one was 일구다. But yeah, let me just wrap it up by saying it is really rare, but it is there. And let's focus on your sentences. 아침에 부산에서 출발하고 오후에 서울까지 도착했어요. This sentence is great. 아침에 in the morning, 부산에서 출발하고 부산에서 from Busan I departed. 오후에 in the afternoon 서울까지 도착했어요. 부산에서까지 the pair is great, but when you say 도착했어요, you normally don't say 까지 도착했어요. You say 서울에 도착했어요. So it is not necessary to use 까지. So 아침에 부산에서 출발하고 오후에 서울에 도착했어요. Let me actually give you the transformation. 서울에 도착했어요. And then one step further down, you can actually make it even more natural by saying 아침에 부산에서 출발해서 오후에 서울에 도착했어요. The reason that I changed or I suggest changing 하고 to 해서 is because by adding 해서 instead of 하고, you show a clearer or closer connection between the two actions. 부산에서 출발하고 서울에 도착했어요. If you say it like that, it can sound like two separate actions. One person left from Busan and then went to Gwangju. And then one person left from, say, Incheon and arrived in Seoul. If it's the same person who left Busan and then arrived in Seoul, 출발해서 도착했어요 is way more natural. 그 다음에 또 볼까요? Mary, wow, okay. 아침에 출발해요. 그런데 도착하자마자 I depart in the morning. 그런데 도착하자마자 but as soon as I arrive, 배가 고파서 I get hungry. 또 출발해요. I leave again. 밥을 먹고 도착해요. I eat and then I arrive. 그런데 but this time 이번에는 졸려서 다시 출발해요. But this time I get sleepy, so I leave again. 결국 집에 도착해요. 그런데 벌써 내일 또 출발해야 돼요. Okay. Great sentences. Thank you for these great lines. Here 아침에 출발해요. And then we have 출발 4 times. And I think it's a great opportunity for me to introduce 떠나다 or 나가다. Because 출발 is literally the first departure. And if you're still on the same journey, you need to use other verbs. Okay, 출발 is the first ever departure. 아침에 출발해요. That's the first one. And then 도착하자마자 배가 고파서 또 you can 나가요. 또 나가요. Okay, 나가다. You go out. And then 이번에는 졸려서 다시 또 나갔어요. 결국 집에 도착해요. 그런데 내일 또 나가야 돼요. Okay? You cannot depart. Okay? You cannot 출발 4 times within the same journey. That's my feedback. 나가다. 근데 정말 잘하셨어요. 그 다음에 키테츠 어제 아침에 일찍 출발하지만 교통 복잡해서 회사에 늦게 도착했어요. Great sentence. Thank you. 어제 아침에 yesterday morning 일찍 early 출발하지만 I leave early yesterday morning but 교통이 복잡해서 the traffic is jammed, complicated, busy and 회사에 늦게 도착했어요. I arrived at my company at work late. 출발 했지만 or in more colloquial style 어제 아침에 일찍 출발했는데 교통이 복잡해서 회사에 늦게 도착했어요. You can do it like that. How do you say on time? 제 시간에. This 제 doesn't mean my. 제 is my or it's proper or the same. So 제자리 is 제자리에 in place, in the same place. Like walking in place. 제자리 걸음, 제자리 like in its own place. So two different contexts. 제 시간에 that's the pronunciation difference as well. For example, 제 시간에 shorter. I hope I don't scare you with these short vowel, long vowel distinctions, but it's quite subtle. Shorter 제 is on time. 제 시간에 도착했어요. 제 시간에, like if it's a context where you're like in my time, in my shift, in my free time, 제 시간에 longer 제. During my time. Okay? 떠나다, 나가다, they don't mean the same thing. 떠나다 is to leave, 나가다 is to go out. 네, 제자리에 반납해 주세요. Nathan, your sentence gave me another two, I guess, sentences, another set of two sentences to compare. 제 자리에. Let me quickly check the spelling of 제자리. Spelling is still hard even for a teacher like me. Yeah, so what I typed is correct. So this is a good example. So these two sentences look pretty much the same, right? 제자리 is, so this one as one word written all together like that is in the original place. In the original. Put it 제자리. Please repeat after me. 제자리, 제자리, 제자리. And then 제 자리에 놓으세요. With a longer 제 is put it on my desk or in my seat. So you lent something to someone, somebody borrowed something from you, and where should I put it? 제 자리에 놓으세요. Maybe your place, 제 자리, is the 제자리 of that thing. My desk, 제 자리. So it's a classic dad joke opportunity. 이거 제자리는 제 자리예요. This thing's original place is 제 자리. This thing's 제자리 is 제 자리. All right. And Curie, I have to introduce your sentence. 도착함 없이 출발한 것이 세상에 가능할 리 없을까요? This is a poetic sentence. I'll introduce this as our final sentence before we wrap up with some Q&A sessions. 도착함 없이 without arriving 출발한 것, something that left, 세상에 가능할 리 없을까요? Would it be impossible to exist in this world? What a poetic sentence. I like it. It's as a poetic sentence, it's correct. It's perfect. So I just wanted to mention that. All right. I'm happy that you liked the 제자리, 제 자리 dad joke moment. 어땠어요? We didn't get to do all the sets of words, but I hope this was good practice for you. 그리고 오늘 아까 시작할 때 소개했던 소식들 있죠? Please, so 제자리. This is me looking up 제자리. And then we have lots of cool things for you to check out. As a reminder, we have the bootcamp. It's for people to join and study together according to the planner, study every day. This is a program that will help make sure that you do study every day. And we've seen some great testimonials from people who participated. So please click the description below, open it and see the first link, and you will see what it does for you. And then we have our topic book ready. We do have the topic 1 book coming in the future, early next year. So if you are waiting for topic 1 to drop, please wait for that as well. And since our books are traveling to the warehouse to be shipped globally. This is a pre-order. The book will start shipping internationally in January, but if you order it now, you can get 15% off, not 50. And we have translations in these 4 languages. And we have something fun happening here tomorrow. Starting from tomorrow, we have Talk to Me Korean gifts to celebrate 16 years of Talk to Me in Korean. On December 1st, we celebrated our 16th anniversary of the company, which was amazing. And the whole team was very happy to not work. So please check out all the links in the description. And I hope this was helpful. Let me switch to the big screen. Camera only. So this was Korean sentence building workshop. I want to emphasize the importance of these 6 steps, okay? In order to build Korean sentences freely, eventually, even if you're not at that level yet, you need to know all these, do all these. You have to know the basic sentence structures, understand how descriptive verbs work, because that's kind of like glue that puts different parts together. And then also similarly, how to turn a verb into its modifying form, because that's the equivalent to the English that is, which is, who is, right? To make sentences longer and more flexible. And then you need to know the correct usages of particles and when to omit them. You have to know a lot of words, and we have a great solution for that. Talk to Me Korean Stories, as you know. We have this service here, right? So you can go to our website and see stories. This is an app that you can use to read stories and learn vocabulary through context really, really naturally, right? And here, you have to be just prolific. Without actually writing sentences, without actually speaking, you can't get better at it. So please spend more time. Spend more time is my main message. All right. Can I have the 제자리에 sentence back, please? Yeah, 제자리에. Where is it? 제자리에. Here. Okay, I hope you can pause the screen there and review. Thank you so much for joining today as usual. And if you're watching this as a recording, please share this with your friends who are learning Korean. And in general, please spread the word about Talk to Me in Korean. And Tanika, thank you for watching the podcast that I do with my sons. Yeah, I have a ton of fun recording my personal podcast with my sons as well. And you can find all that on my personal Instagram too. And thank you. I will see you again next week. We're having another live class. You will see another trailer very soon. So thank you. Have a wonderful day.